flowers back in the time of no hours. All understood that where trust was, it grew. Then the trees folded into the people lost their minds so they could be sane. They then realized they could label everything, and so began the game. One side there stood life, wanted and pursued by mankind, labeled as light, so free and divine. Happiness followed close behind. The people lost their minds so they could be sane. They then realized they could label everything, and so began the game. The other side was death, full of remorse and regret. The term then used was dark, sorrow and anger then embarked. The people lost their minds so they could be sane. They then realized they could live